I'm Eric Garretson. I'm the CFO and Fintech Strategy Leader for nbkc Bank. nbkc is a Kansas City-based bank. We have a branch network around Kansas City, but we're really more of an online bank. So we have deposits from consumers and small business in all 50 states. The other big part of our business is home loan mortgages. We loan in all 50 states as well. And then finally, we have a banking as a service practice. We have some notable fintechs where we're basically the bank behind them. And it really has been part of our deposit strategy was to partner with these fintechs in order to grow our deposits in a sort of non-traditional manner. It's probably important to understand where we came from and what we had at the time. So the core provider had basically not done any sort of enhancements to it in a number of years. And it was really limiting not only our existing business and customer interaction, but it was also going to affect our future growth plans. So when we met Finastra, really what we liked about the product was the open architecture. At that point, we had really not done a lot of integration or automation because we were inhibited from that. And so that was one thing that we knew that we'd be able to do when we got the Phoenix system. The benefits are twofold. I think it's customer facing. And so it's really being able to offer a product set that is going to be beneficial for us with our existing customers, as well as try to compete with other fintechs, as well as other banks, especially big banks, by trying to acquire additional customers. The other piece of it is really back office efficiency. So the solutions, that was probably the biggest change for us, is we really had to create new processes in a good way, because we now had the automated tools that were available to us. We used to book journal entries manually. And with Phoenix XM, we were now able to book hundreds of entries in seconds. That little minor thing right there has been a huge efficiency driver for our business. If we would not have upgraded our system to a Phoenix solution, we may not be in business. Frankly, it was going to limit our growth patterns. I think one of the greatest things has been that there's been longevity with some of the Finastra folks. There's a lot of people that have had 20, 30 years of experience, and we know them. And they're still there. They were on our conversion. They're still a great resource for us. One of the important things for us is we are a very vocal bank. We're trying a bunch of different things, and we need solutions for a lot of our problems that we are trying to address. The great thing about Finastra, we know who to go to. We're able to get in contact with the right people that help us problem solve. So we've never heard a no. I know it sounds kind of fake maybe, but no, we've never heard a no. And it works out great because there's a brainstorming session. The two parties, Finastra and nbkc, we work together to try to find a solution for a problem that we have, whether it's a customer request or whether it's something the bank wants to do to sort of address our strategies. That brainstorming session has been probably the most beneficial that we have through the years with Finastra. One of the things that we've really been able to do as a company is using the Finastra tools, Phoenix as an example, we're able to get access to data. And we have a fairly robust IT development team with some data scientists. Because of the tools that Finastra has allowed us to have access to, we're able to analyze data, prepare reports for management that both explain here's where we've been and here's where we are today, as well as sort of help us figure out what we need to do in the future. I think you have to have a strategic partnership with your core provider. It is something that when we were looking for our core provider to go with, we absolutely had to have that. I think those banks are at a disadvantage if it's just a vendor relationship, because the core solution is such an integral part of our entire business, whether it's the back office, whether it's the day-to-day, whether it's the customer facing. And so, yes, we would not have selected Finastra and would not select a partner that is that significant to us unless they were really going to be a true strategic partner and not just this vendor relationship.